Hello everybody. We're out here camping for my 40th birthday. Uh hadn't quite settled in yet that I'm in my 40s, but here we are camping anyways, celebrating. I guess at some point around my 20s I quit having birthdays, I guess. So I got to throw them myself now. Uh I'm kind of a novice camper. I don't know. I've been camping for years. We only camp a couple times a year though. I wouldn't claim to be an expert, but I got a good little bit of gear. I thought I'd entertain you guys with a virtual tour of my campgrounds. So come along, take a walk. Well, first thing we set up when we got here was our parking lot. We had to grow all this grass and make a spot between these trees and, put our car there. So then you come over here and probably the oldest piece of camping gear I have is my old Coleman tent. I've had this thing for, I don't know, going on 15 years now. It's made lots of camps. I love this tent. I take good care of it. I've re-waterproofed it once in the 15 years that I've had it, although I try and avoid camping in the rain. Going inside is not much happening here. We got a blank space over here. We got some guests will be joining us this evening. And then over here is where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean sleep, because I'm old now. I'm 40. I'm tired. And I don't know what you were thinking, but we got us a bug zapper here. We picked this up at Bass Pro Shop. I don't know if it even works. I just saw it and it was cheap, and I was like, man, that's too neat not to have. But it makes a good tent lantern as well. And the blue light is even nice at night whenever you don't want the bright white lights in your face. So we're enjoying it so far, even if it hadn't killed a single mosquito. So over here is our little kitchen tent, also a Coleman tent. I've had this thing for quite a few years. We got some LED lights strung, and over here's our utility station. Picked up this 7-gallon water container. I really like it. 7 gallons is a lot of water, and this thing doesn't get too heavy, and it's compact. The square shape fits in most places. It's not too hard to carry around. And then over here we got a Go Labs R300. I did a bunch of research on these, and Jackery seems to be the king dingling, but this thing was like $200. I really couldn't pass up on it. It had great reviews, and we don't need anything. We're not running a heater or any air conditioners or refrigerators. We just basically run these little LED lights. They draw about 1.5 watts, and then we charge our cell phones. We'll probably be able to do that for 3 days without even having to charge this thing up. And over here you see we got our liquor cabinet. If any of you are rum heads, y'all might recognize these labels. If you're not a rum head, get you one of these and you will be, I promise. We got a couple ice chests, a little trash can. I mean, y'all don't really need to see any of that. So walk across the ground over here and I'll show you my wife's favorite spot. This is the spa. We have we camp high style. We have a spa set up. I don't climb in there very often, but my wife spends a lot of time in there. Usually I just climb in there just to make sure it's strong enough for her, and then we're good. And then we'll come over here and we got the other half of our kitchen is set up, and there's our heater. We ain't got much of a fire going now. We're just trying to dry out some firewood so we can stoke it up tonight. Over here we got our brand new Dutch oven and this little lodge griddle we've had for a long time. The camping grill here is a Stromberg Carlson, which I don't think it's sold under that name anymore. It's now something else, but you can find these on Amazon. We love it. It doesn't hold a ton of weight, but it's great for cooking breakfast, and you can get it, raise it and lower it and twist it around, and you can put it wherever you want on the fire, and it's convenient. And over here I got the entertainment is enjoying herself. If you ever get bored on a camping trip, you should try bringing your wife, especially if you have one as cute as mine. So the wildlife, we got wildlife out here. Gumbo, Ophelia, come here. Come here, doggies. They come along. They're off leash right now. We don't have any neighbors. We're kind of out here by ourselves, but they love it. They're good dogs. But we do have a dog run set up in case we get neighbors that are ornery about canine visitors. We are fully prepared to hook them up. And then over here we got something else brand new that we've never had before. We picked up a Stansport pop-up privacy tent, and we got us a loo. Must have for primitive camping. No more squatting over a hole in the ground or any craziness. So those friends of ours who are like, well, we're not going camping with you guys. We can't camp without electricity and water and utilities, and we like to take care of those people. So I hope y'all enjoyed our little virtual tour. I hope your weekend is absolutely as beautiful as ours. Thank y'all for watching my video. Bye, guys. Mwah.